It's gonna hit everyone. Listen to me very, very carefully. The information I am about to share is not for everyone. It is for the souls who are awake, the ones who feel that deep, unshakable knowing in their bones that something is about to break. The third week of August 2025, specifically the days between August 15th and August 21st, are not going to be normal. This is not another astrological forecast. This is a critical spiritual warning. A colossal energy shift, a critical lunar energy shift, is poised to ripple through the collective consciousness, and it will permanently alter the fabric of our reality. What is coming is a new moon energy portal, so powerful, so profound, that it will change everything you can possibly think of. Your life, your relationships, your career, your very perception of self. It is all on the table. Nothing is safe from this recalibration. Before we go any further, because the energy of this transmission is already incredibly high, I need you to ground yourself and signal to the universe that you are ready. Do these 3 things right now. First, like this video to anchor the light codes. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the updates over the coming weeks will be absolutely essential. And third, type 1111 in the comments below to affirm that you are stepping through this portal of new beginnings with courage and awareness. Now, let's talk about what is truly happening. The mundane world will see a new moon in the sign of Leo. They will read their little horoscopes and think about creativity and romance. They will be catastrophically unprepared. What the awakened must understand is that this is not a new moon. This is a cosmic trigger. It is a divine pin being pulled from a grenade of pure, unadulterated karmic energy. This new moon on August 19th falls at a hyperpotent, critical degree of Leo, a degree known in ancient esoteric circles as the Sovereign's Gate. It's the point of no return. But it's not acting alone. This lunar event is the epicenter of a planetary grand cross, a formation of immense tension and power, locking in with the revolutionary chaos of Uranus in Gemini, the deep underworld transformation of Pluto in Aquarius, and a dormant etheric point in Scorpio that hasn't been activated in over 25,000 years. This isn't just astrology. This is the universe orchestrating a grand-scale system reboot. The energy that has been building since the beginning of the year, that pressure you've been feeling in your chest, that sense that the dam is about to break. This is it. This is the moment the floodgates are thrown open. You are already feeling it, aren't you? The preliminary shockwaves are already here. For the past few weeks, you may have been experiencing extreme physical and emotional symptoms that you can't explain. A persistent high-pitched ringing in your ears that comes and goes. That is the sound of your energetic body, tuning to a new cosmic frequency. You might be experiencing sudden, overwhelming waves of fatigue that feel bone deep, as if your very soul is tired. This is your system preparing for a massive DNA upgrade, a light code download that requires you to be in a state of deep rest. Your sleep patterns are likely erratic. You're either unable to sleep, waking up precisely between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., or you're falling into dreams so vivid, so real, they feel more like memories. You might be dreaming of flying, of ancient civilizations, of people you've never met but feel an intense soul connection to. These are not dreams. These are visitations. These are fragments of your Akashic records being brought to the surface for you to see, for you to remember who you truly are, before this shift changes everything. Do not dismiss these signs as random. They are the final alarms before the main event. The universe is screaming at you to pay attention. The week of August 15th to the 21st will be a week of karmic severance. The Grand Cross acts like a set of cosmic shears, and its purpose is to cut you free from everything that is tethering you to the old dying 3D paradigm. Any relationship built on a lie, any job that is crushing your soul, any belief system that keeps you small, any ancestral pattern that you have been carrying for generations. The energy of this portal is designed to dissolve it with ruthless precision. For those who are not aware, This will feel like utter chaos. It will manifest as sudden shocking endings, unexpected breakups, job losses that come out of nowhere, friendships that implode overnight. It will look and feel like destruction. But for you, the one who is listening to this, you must understand it is not destruction. It is a divine and sacred liberation. It is the universe doing for you what you have been unable to do for yourself. It is a jailbreak for your soul. The heaviness, the density, the struggle you have endured for so long is being forcibly removed. The price of this freedom is the courage to let it all burn. You cannot take your old baggage through this gateway. You will be forced to drop it at the door. So what does this feel like on a soul level? It feels like a profound identity crisis. The person you thought you were, the life you thought you had built, will suddenly feel alien to you. You will look in the mirror and not recognize the person staring back. This is because your frequency is shifting faster than your human mind can comprehend. You are literally becoming someone new. This process will trigger what many call the dark night of the soul, but on a collective scale. There will be a palpable sense of loss, of grief, of being utterly alone. You will be mourning the death of your old self. You must allow yourself to feel this. Do not numb it. Do not run from it. The emptiness you feel is not a void. It is a sacred space being cleared out to make room for your true authentic 5D self to be born. The Leo energy of this new moon is about sovereignty, about reclaiming your throne. But you cannot be a sovereign ruler until you have walked through the underworld of your own psyche, faced your deepest shadows, and chosen to love yourself through the ashes. This week is that initiation. It is a trial by fire, and the only way out is through. If you are feeling this deep call to release and reset, I want you to stop right now and type "I am ready" in the comments below. Anchor this intention. Claim your sovereignty. Let the universe know you are a willing participant in your own liberation. Before we dive in, quick heads up. I've just released a members-only guide for the 23rd of August new moon. It's the most powerful step-by-step I've ever shared, the 12-step ritual, the exact 2-page intention grid, and a day-by-day action map, so you can ride the lunar energy without guessing. The link to watch is pinned in the top comment and in the video description. Do not miss this one. The new moon window is short, and this can truly change the next 30 days for you. I'll see you in that life-changing video soon. The shockwaves will not be purely personal and internal. This energy is too vast, too potent to be contained within us. It will spill out and manifest on the world stage. Pay close attention to world events during that 3rd week of August. The Uranus-Pluto tension in this alignment points to massive disruptions in systems of power, communication, and finance. We are talking about the potential for shocking revelations to come to light, secrets that have been buried for decades being exposed. The technological and digital realms, governed by Uranus in Gemini, are particularly vulnerable. Expect major glitches, outages, or even a system-wide scare that forces us to re-evaluate our dependence on technology. The Pluto in Aquarius influence will bring power struggles to a head, challenging the very structures of our society. This is the collective shadow coming out to play. For the masses who are plugged into the fear-based narrative of the mainstream, this period will be terrifying. It will look like the world is falling apart, and in a way it is. The old world is indeed crumbling to make way for the new. Your role is not to get swept up in the collective panic. Your role is to hold the light. Your role is to be a calm anchor in the storm, to see the divine opportunity within the chaos. You have been training for this moment for lifetimes. This energy portal demands a new level of self-awareness. During this week, your intuition will be amplified to an almost psychic degree. You will simply know things without knowing how you know them. You will feel people's true intentions, not their words. The veil between worlds will be so thin that you may see things in your peripheral vision: orbs, light flashes, shadow figures. Do not be afraid. This is your spiritual sight activating. You are beginning to perceive the energetic reality that has always been here, just beyond the limits of your 5 senses. Your words will also carry immense power of manifestation. Be impeccable with what you speak. Do not complain. Do not gossip. Do not speak of lack or fear. Every word you utter during this potent window is a command to the universe. Speak only of what you wish to create. Say I am abundant, even if your bank account is empty. Say I am healed, even if your body aches. You are literally programming your new reality in real time. This is the ultimate test of faith and the ultimate act of co-creation. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the master architect of your life, and this portal is handing you the divine blueprints for your highest timeline. The choice to build it, however, is yours and yours alone. We will dive deeper into the specific energies of each day, from the 15th to the 21st, and the practical rituals you must perform to navigate this shift in the next part. For now, just breathe. Absorb this. The world as you know it is about to change forever. Be prepared. In the first part of this urgent transmission, we laid the groundwork. We established the cosmic architecture of this monumental event, the new moon in Leo, the Sovereign's Gate, the planetary Grand Cross, creating a crucible for humanity's soul. We spoke of the symptoms you are already feeling, the karmic severance that is coming, and the divine liberation that awaits on the other side of the chaos. Now we must move from the what to the how. How do you navigate this storm? How do you consciously participate in this upgrade instead of being a victim of it? This is your practical, day-by-day survival and ascension guide for the third week of August 2025. Do not treat this as casual advice. This is a sequence of spiritual protocols. Following them will be the difference between being shattered by this wave and learning to ride it into your highest destiny. Let us begin with the eve of the storm. Friday, August 15th, the day of sacred stillness. The energy on this day will be deceptive. It will feel like the calm before the storm, a deep, heavy quiet. The air itself will feel thick, pregnant with unspoken potential. The collective will be agitated, anxious, but may not know why. Your mission on this day is to consciously disconnect. This is not a day for social gatherings, for endless scrolling, or for engaging in trivial dramas. Your energy is a precious resource, and you must guard it fiercely. The portal is preparing to open, and it requires you to be a clean vessel. Your primary task is a deep energetic and physical clearing. Clean your home, declutter your space, smudge every corner with sage, Palo Santo, or copal. As you do, state aloud, I clear this space of all energies that are not aligned with my highest good. Only love and light may reside here. Then turn to your own body. Take a salt bath. Use a cup of Epsom salt and a cup of sea salt. As you soak, visualize all the energetic cords, all the psychic debris, all the anxieties and fears of the collective being pulled from your aura and dissolved into the water. When you drain the tub, watch the water go down and know that you are releasing lifetimes of baggage. On this night, write down on a piece of paper everything you are consciously choosing to release, every fear, every person, every limiting belief. Fold it and keep it somewhere safe. We will use it later. This is your final moment of preparation. Honor it with reverence and silence. Saturday, August 16th, the first tremor. You will wake up on Saturday feeling different. The quiet of Friday will be replaced by a low-frequency hum, a subtle but persistent vibration in your energetic field. This is the first tangible sign that the portal mechanics are engaging. The Sovereign's Gate is beginning to creak open. For the highly sensitive, this will manifest as heightened anxiety, heart palpitations, or a sudden feeling of dread. It is critical that you understand this is not your fear. You are a psychic antenna, and you are picking up on the immense fear of the collective as their 3D reality begins to destabilize. Your task today is radical grounding. Go into nature. If you can, take your shoes off and stand on the bare earth. Place your palms on a large tree. Breathe deeply and feel the steady, ancient energy of the earth pulling all that frantic, chaotic energy down from your body and into the soil to be transmuted. Drink an excessive amount of water. Water is a conduit for energy and will help you flush these foreign frequencies from your system. Pay close attention to your dreams tonight. They will be hyper-realistic and filled with symbolic messages about the path ahead. The veil is thinning rapidly now, and your spirit guides will be using the dream state to give you your final instructions before the peak. Keep a journal by your bed and write down everything you remember the moment you wake up. These are not just dreams, they are your personal roadmap through the storm. Sunday, August 17th, the Karmic Echo. Today the past comes knocking. The energy of this day is designed to dredge up unresolved karmic patterns with surgical precision. Do not be surprised if you suddenly receive a text message from an ex you haven't spoken to in years. Do not be surprised if a painful memory from your childhood surfaces with the intensity of it happening right now. You might find yourself locked in old thought loops of shame, guilt, or regret. This is the portal's diagnostic phase. It is showing you the deepest roots of your suffering so that you can pull them out once and for all. Your mission is to be the observer. Do not engage. Do not get swept away by the emotion. When the memory arises, thank it for showing you what is ready to be healed, and then consciously breathe it out. Imagine a golden light filling the space the memory occupied. This is not a day to seek closure by contacting people from your past. The closure you seek is not external. It is an internal contract with yourself to stop allowing these old energies to have power over you. Avoid confrontation at all costs. The energy is too volatile. An argument started today could sever a connection permanently. Instead, focus on compassion, first for yourself and then for those who have harmed you. Recognize that they were playing a role in your soul's journey. This is the day you take your power back, not by fighting but by forgiving. Monday, August 18th, the eve of the gateway. This is the most critical and potentially dangerous day of the entire week before the new moon itself. The energy will be at a fever pitch. The air will feel electric, crackling with static. You may feel incredibly agitated, restless, and unable to focus. The collective field will be pure chaos. This is the day you must retreat. If you can, take the day off work. Stay home. Your primary directive is protection and intention setting. This is the time for deep meditation. Find a quiet space, light a candle, and call in your spiritual team, your guides, your angels, your ancestors. Ask them to create a sphere of protective golden white light around you, your home, and your loved ones. Visualize this shield as impenetrable, allowing only the highest frequencies of love and light to pass through. Today you must make a conscious decision about what you are calling into your new reality. The universe is waiting for your command. Be bold. Write down your deepest, most authentic desires for your health, your relationships, your purpose, your abundance. Write them in the present tense, as if they have already happened. I am living in perfect health. I am in a loving, respectful partnership. I am fulfilling my soul's purpose with joy and ease. Feel the emotion of these statements as you write them. This is not wishful thinking. This is the act of programming your 5D timeline. If you have followed this guidance, if you have cleared your energy, grounded yourself, observed your karma, and set your intentions, I want you to pause and anchor this frequency right now. This is a sacred vow to yourself and to the cosmos. Type "Ice claim my sovereignty" in the comments. This is your declaration. This is you telling the universe that you are no longer a passenger in your life. You are taking the driver's seat. You are ready to rule your inner kingdom. Tuesday, August 19th, the peak of the portal. The new moon in Leo arrives. The sovereign's gate swings wide open. For a few hours around the peak of the new moon, there will be a moment of profound, almost eerie silence. The chaos will momentarily cease. In that silence, the download occurs. This is the moment a massive wave of gamma light, encoded with new consciousness, washes over the planet. You will not do anything during this time. Your only job is to be open, be receptive. Find a quiet place to sit for at least 15 minutes during the peak time. Light a single candle, preferably gold or white. Hold the piece of paper you wrote your intentions on. Read them aloud one last time. Then take the other piece of paper, the one with everything you are releasing, and safely burn it. As you watch it turn to ash, know that the energetic signature of those limitations is being permanently erased from your field. Then simply sit, close your eyes, breathe. You may feel a tingling sensation at your crown chakra, a warmth spreading through your chest, or you may feel nothing at all. It does not matter. The upgrade is happening on a cellular quantum level, far beyond the perception of your conscious mind. You are being rewritten. Your divine blueprint is being activated. This is your spiritual rebirth. Welcome to the first moment of your new life. Wednesday, August 20th. The aftershock and integration. You will wake up today feeling raw, exposed, and profoundly disoriented, as if you are in a foreign country where you don't speak the language. This is normal. Your energetic system has just undergone major surgery. The theme for today is radical self-gentleness. Cancel all non-essential plans. Your body needs to recalibrate. Drink more water than you think you need, infused with lemon or a pinch of pink salt to help your cells integrate the new light codes. Eat clean, light foods. Avoid processed sugars, alcohol, and heavy meals. Your body is now a highly sensitive instrument. Listen to it. If it craves sleep, sleep. If it craves silence, honor that. You may be flooded with strange emotions, sudden bursts of inexplicable joy followed by waves of deep grief. Allow it all to flow through you without judgment. This is the emotional body processing the massive energetic shift. Journaling is critical today. Just let your pen move across the page. Don't try to make sense of it. The cosmic breadcrumbs of your new path are hidden in those seemingly random thoughts and feelings. The portal is still wide open, but the initial blast is over. Now the delicate process of integrating your new consciousness into your physical form begins. Be patient with yourself. You have just been reborn. Thursday, August 21st. The first glimpse. Today the dust begins to settle. The frantic energy of the week begins to subside, replaced by a new clear and stable frequency. This is the day you will get your first tangible glimpse of your new timeline. A synchronicity will occur that is so blatant, so impossible to ignore, that you will gasp. An opportunity you have been dreaming of will suddenly land in your lap. A piece of information will come to you that provides the perfect solution to a problem that has plagued you for years. The destruction and chaos of the past week will suddenly click into place, and you will see the divine perfection in all of it. The job you lost was making space for your true calling. The relationship that ended was freeing you for your soulmate. The fear you faced was showing you the true magnitude of your strength. This is the day you start to see the new world taking shape around you, a world that is a direct reflection of the inner work you have just done. This is not the end. This is the very first step onto a brand new wide open road. What I have just described is the passage through the gate itself. But what lies beyond? What does this new reality look like in the long term, and what are the new rules of engagement on this 5D Earth? That is what we will explore in the next part of this critical transmission. Stay connected. The journey is only just beginning. Reminder: new moons don't wait. If you're resonating with what we're talking about, the deeper members-only new moon ritual video for the 23rd of August is already live. Inside, I walk with you through the breathwork, visualization and action planning that I don't share here. The watch link is pinned in the top comment and in the description. Join now so you can prepare before the new moon hits. I'll see you there, and you'll thank yourself for not waiting. We have traversed the heart of the storm together. We have walked, day by day, through the fire of the Sovereign's Gate portal during that critical third week of August. We have faced the stillness, the tremors, the karmic echoes, and the peak of the great download. We have integrated the aftershock and received our first glimpse of the new timeline. But this is where the real work and the real magic truly begins. The portal may have passed, but its effects are just now starting to ripple outwards, reshaping our world from the inside out. To believe that life simply goes back to normal would be a grave misunderstanding of the magnitude of what has just occurred. There is no going back. The bridge to the old world has been burned. We are now standing on the shores of a new earth, a new paradigm of existence, and it operates under a completely different set of rules. In this part of our transmission, we will explore the landscape of this post-portal reality. We will uncover the new spiritual laws of this 5D frequency, the challenges you will face as you acclimate, and the extraordinary new abilities that are now awakening within you. This is the user's manual for your upgraded human operating system. The first and most immediate change you will notice is the collapse of linear time. The old 3D construct of a predictable past, present, and future has been shattered. In this new energy, time is fluid, malleable, and circular. You will experience this as a profound time dilation effect. An hour might feel like 10 minutes, while a single minute might stretch on for what feels like an eternity. Your ability to manifest will be accelerated to a degree that might feel terrifying at first. In the old paradigm, there was a significant time lag between a thought and its physical manifestation. You could entertain a negative thought for days or weeks before seeing its effects. That buffer is now gone. In this new 5D frequency, the moment you have a strong emotionally charged thought, positive or negative, the universe begins to orchestrate its arrival into your physical reality almost instantaneously. This is why the discipline we practiced during the portal week, the impeccable use of words, the conscious choice of focus, was not just a temporary exercise. It is the new way of life. You are now living in a reality where your consciousness is the sole and immediate cause of your effects. This is the ultimate gift of sovereignty, but it comes with the ultimate responsibility. You can no longer afford the luxury of a single negative thought. Your mind is no longer a private playground. It is a live broadcast to the creative matrix of the cosmos. This acceleration of manifestation also applies to healing. Physical ailments, emotional traumas, and mental blockages that would have taken years of therapy or treatment to resolve can now be cleared in an instant, provided you are willing to face the root cause. In this new energy, all sickness is revealed to be a form of spiritual misalignment, a dissonance between your soul's true frequency and the energy you are holding in your body. Healing is no longer about treating symptoms, it is about frequency alignment. If you have a chronic pain in your shoulder, the new paradigm question is not what is physically wrong, but what burden am I carrying that is not mine to bear? If you suffer from anxiety, the question becomes, in what area of my life am I not trusting the divine flow? When you identify the energetic root and make a conscious choice to release the pattern, the physical symptom can disappear with astonishing speed. This is the era of quantum healing. You are your own greatest healer, and your primary tools are self-awareness, forgiveness, and the courage to release old stories. As you acclimate to this new operating system, you will find yourself becoming what I call energetically sovereign. This means you will no longer be susceptible to the energetic hooks and drains of other people. In the past, you may have found yourself easily swayed by others' opinions, or you might have felt your energy plummet after spending time with a negative person. That was a symptom of porous auric boundaries. The light code downloads you received during the portal have fortified your energy field. It is now a sovereign energetic state. This will manifest in a few key ways. First, you will become incredibly sensitive to inauthenticity. You will be able to feel, on a cellular level, when someone is lying or being manipulative. Their words will sound like static, and their presence will feel deeply uncomfortable, like a discordant note in a beautiful symphony. You will find yourself naturally and effortlessly distancing yourself from these individuals, not out of judgment, but out of a biological imperative for energetic coherence. Your system will simply no longer tolerate low-frequency, untruthful energy. This is not you being cold or uncaring. This is you honoring your new vibrational reality. Secondly, your relationships will undergo a profound recalibration. The law of this new paradigm is simple. Like attracts like, your newly solidified frequency will act as a powerful magnet, drawing to you people, opportunities, and experiences that are a precise match for your own inner state. This means that any relationship in your life that was based on codependency, obligation, or shared trauma will likely fall away. and it will do so with surprising speed and ease. The old painful breakups filled with drama and resistance will be a thing of the past. Instead, there will be a simple mutual recognition that your energetic paths are diverging. It will feel less like a painful ending and more like a gentle, natural parting of ways. Conversely, you will begin to attract members of your soul family, your tribe, with astonishing synchronicity. You will meet people you feel you have known for lifetimes, and the connection will be instant, deep, and effortless. These are the connections that will support your new mission. These are the relationships of the new earth, built not on need, but on mutual resonance and a shared desire for growth and co-creation. If you have felt this shift in your social circle, if you are feeling a pull towards a new tribe, affirm this powerful magnetic recalibration. In the comments, type "I am calling in my soul tribe." Let the universe hear your call and orchestrate these sacred reunions. Now let's talk about the new abilities that are coming online. Your intuition is no longer a soft, gentle whisper you might occasionally hear. It has become your primary sense of perception. It is a loud, clear, undeniable GPS system guiding you moment to moment. Trusting it is no longer optional. It is mandatory for navigating this new reality. You will simply know which road to take, which person to call, which opportunity to pursue. To doubt this inner knowing is to consciously choose to walk into a wall. Alongside this heightened intuition, many of you will experience the blossoming of latent psychic gifts. For some, this will be clairvoyance, seeing images, symbols, or even full scenes in your mind's eye. For others, it will be clairaudience, hearing guidance as a clear, distinct voice within your thoughts. Still others will become powerfully clairsentient, feeling the emotions and physical states of others as if they were your own, or claircognizant, receiving complex information as a sudden, complete download of knowing. Do not fear these abilities. They are your birthright. They are the natural senses of your multidimensional self reawakening as you shed the density of the 3D world. Your task is to approach them with curiosity, not fear. Practice with them. Ask your intuition a simple question, like "Show me the energy of my day today," and see what symbol or feeling appears. The more you use these new muscles, the stronger they will become. However, this transition is not without its challenges. The biggest obstacle you will face is your own mind. Your logical, linear, egoic mind was programmed for the old 3D reality. It does not understand the rules of this new quantum field. It will try to pull you back into fear, doubt, and limitation. It will tell you that the synchronicities are just coincidences, that your intuition is just wishful thinking, that the old ways are safer. Your ego is terrified of this new reality because it cannot control it. Your great test will be to learn to distinguish the voice of your ego from the voice of your soul. The ego's voice is loud, frantic, demanding, and rooted in fear. Your soul's voice is quiet, calm, steady, and rooted in love and a deep sense of knowing. Learning to quiet the ego and trust the soul is the master skill of the 5D paradigm. This is why practices like meditation, mindfulness, and spending time in nature are no longer spiritual hobbies. They are essential survival tools for maintaining your sanity and your connection to your inner guidance system. Another significant challenge will be straddling two worlds. While you have shifted, much of the world has not. You will have to interact with people, systems, and institutions that are still operating on the old fear-based frequency. This can feel incredibly jarring and draining. You might go to the grocery store and feel overwhelmed by the dense, frantic energy of the people around you. You might have to engage with a bureaucratic system that feels completely insane and illogical to your new way of thinking. The key here is not to judge, and not to proselytize. You cannot force anyone else to wake up. Your only job is to hold your own frequency. Be the lighthouse. Your calm, centered presence in a sea of chaos is a more powerful catalyst for change than any argument you could ever make. You will become a walking portals. People will be drawn to your energy without knowing why. They will feel calmer, more hopeful, and more at peace just by being in your presence. This is your silent mission. You change the world not by fighting the old, but by embodying the new so purely that you become an irresistible beacon for others who are ready to make the shift. This is the great work ahead. In the final part, we will discuss the practical steps to solidify your place in this new reality, and the grander mission that awaits all who have crossed this threshold. The initiation is over. The mission has just begun. We have journeyed together through the prophecy, the passage, and the paradigm shift. We've dissected the monumental energies of the August 2025 portal, navigated its trials day by day, and explored the strange and wonderful landscape of the new reality that has dawned. We now understand that time is fluid, manifestation is instant, and our intuition is our new compass. But the final, most crucial question remains: why? Why us? Why now? What is the ultimate purpose of this great awakening, this soul-shaking down to the bones transformation? It was never just about our personal healing or ascension. This entire cosmic event was an activation for a grand and sacred mission. In this final part of our transmission, we will unveil the nature of that mission. We will discuss your new role as a co-creator of the new Earth, the practical application of your awakened abilities, and the final steps you must take to anchor yourself permanently in this higher timeline, not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of all humanity. This is your soul's contract coming due. This is the reason you chose to be on this planet at this exact moment in cosmic history. Your mission, in its simplest terms, is to become a builder. You are the architect, the engineer, the artist, and the visionary of a new civilization. The old world, with its systems built on fear, scarcity, competition, and control, is in its final dramatic stages of collapse. It is dissolving because its energetic foundation is no longer supported by the rising frequency of the planet. It cannot exist in the high vibrational reality we are now entering. Your job is not to watch it burn. Your job is to turn your back on the fire and begin laying the foundation stones for what comes next. Each and every one of you who has consciously traversed this portal has been gifted with a unique blueprint, a specific piece of the new world that you are here to create. For some of you, this blueprint is for new systems of healing that are based on frequency and consciousness, not chemicals. For others, it's a vision for new models of education that nurture a child's soul and innate genius, not crush it. Some of you carry the codes for new forms of community living based on collaboration and sustainability, new economic models based on abundance and flow, new art forms that transmit healing frequencies, and new technologies that work in harmony with nature. Do not think for a moment that your contribution is too small. The ego will try to tell you, "Who am I to build a new world?" But your soul knows. That persistent daydream you have, that idea that won't leave you alone, that deep longing in your heart to solve a particular problem, that is not a fantasy. That is your assignment. That is your piece of the divine plan. In the post-portal world, your purpose is not something you have to search for. It is the most natural, joyful, and effortless expression of who you are. It is the thing you would do even if nobody paid you. The energy of the new Earth is designed to support these soul-aligned endeavors with breathtaking power. When you take the first terrifying step to act on your unique blueprint, whether it's starting a small meditation group, designing a permaculture garden, or writing the first chapter of a book that channels a higher truth, the universe will rush in to meet you with a flood of synchronicities, resources, and collaborators. The struggle of the old paradigm, the feeling of pushing a boulder uphill, is over. The new paradigm is one of divine flow. Your only job is to be brave enough to answer the call that is already echoing in the chambers of your heart. To be an effective builder, you must master the art of conscious creation. We are moving from a paradigm of reaction to a paradigm of creation. In the old 3D world, you reacted to circumstances. You got a diagnosis, so you reacted with fear. You lost your job, so you reacted with panic. In the 5D world, you do not react. You create your primary reality from within. This requires a daily non-negotiable practice of what I call timeline programming. Every single morning, Before you check your phone, before you engage with the outside world, you must consciously and deliberately choose the reality you wish to experience. This is a meditation, but it is an active one. Close your eyes and feel, with every cell in your body, the emotional frequency of your desired reality. Don't just think about being abundant, feel the soaring relief and freedom of financial sovereignty. Don't just visualize being healthy, feel the vibrant humming energy of a perfectly tuned physical vessel. Don't just imagine your soul-aligned project succeeding, feel the profound joy and fulfillment of living your purpose. You must generate this feeling state within yourself first. You are the tuning fork, and by holding this high frequency, you command the quantum field to rearrange itself to match your inner vibration. This is the most important work you will ever do. As you begin to build and create from this new state of being, you will notice something remarkable. You no longer need to seek validation or approval from the outside world. The relentless hustle culture of the old paradigm will become utterly repellent to you. The idea of struggling and sacrificing your well-being for a goal will seem insane. This is because you are now operating on what I call radiant attraction. Instead of chasing after what you want, you become a powerful magnetic sun, and you radiate a frequency that naturally draws your desires to you. You will work, yes, but it will not feel like work. It will feel like play. It will energize you rather than drain you. You will find that opportunities and clients and abundance flow to you with an ease that your old self would have found impossible. This is the sign that you are in alignment. When it feels hard, when you are pushing, you have fallen back into the old paradigm. When it feels joyful, effortless, and fun, you are in the flow of the new. Let this be your primary diagnostic tool. Joy is your new compass, and ease is your new metric for success. If you are ready to release the struggle, to step out of the hustle, and to embrace a life of joyful creation and radiant attraction, I want you to declare it right now. This is a powerful command to the universe. Type "I am a joyful creator" in the comments below. Seal this contract with your soul. Now we must address the final, and perhaps most beautiful aspect of your mission, becoming a steward of the collective. As you stabilize your own frequency, and begin to build your piece of the new earth, you become a beacon of hope, and a source of stability for those who are just beginning to wake up. They will be confused, frightened, and disoriented by the collapse of the world they once knew. They will see you, calm, centered, joyful, and creative amidst the chaos, and they will be drawn to you. Your role is not to preach to them, or to force your beliefs upon them. Your role is to hold space. It is to listen with compassion, to offer a hand of support, and to embody the peace that they are desperately seeking. You will answer their questions, not with complex esoteric jargon, but with simple grounded wisdom. When they ask how you stay so calm, you won't talk about starseeds and dimensional shifts. You will talk about the power of a deep breath, the peace of a walk in nature, the importance of listening to one's heart. You are the bridge between worlds. You must learn to speak both languages, the language of the soul and the language of the struggling human. You are the translators, the guides, the midwives for a new human consciousness. This is a sacred trust, and it must be handled with the utmost humility and love. The path forward will not always be easy. There will be days when the density of the dying world feels heavy, when your own lingering fears surface, when you feel isolated in your new awareness. In these moments, you must remember two things. First, you are not alone. There are millions of us, all across the globe, holding this same light, building this same new world alongside you. We are a silent, interconnected network of souls, and our combined light is more powerful than any darkness. Connect with us in your heart. In your meditations, send out a call to your soul family, and feel our collective strength supporting you. Second, remember what you have been through. You survived the portal. You walked through the fire. The person you were before August 2025 is gone. You are a new being, forged in the heart of a cosmic star, encoded with a strength you are only just beginning to comprehend. The challenges you face now are nothing compared to the initiation you have already passed. So, this is your life now, a daily practice of programming your timeline, a joyful mission of building your unique piece of the new earth. a sacred duty of holding space for those who are waking up behind you. It is a life of magic, of synchronicity, of deep purpose, and of profound connection. The world did not end in the third week of August 2025, but the world as we knew it did, and in its place, we have been given a clean slate, a blank canvas. We have been handed the paint, the brushes, and the divine inspiration. The choice is ours. Do we paint a masterpiece, or do we long for the old faded picture that has been taken from the wall? Alright, before you click away, remember the 23rd of August members only ritual is waiting for you. 1 core intention, 2 supporting ones, a 29-day map, all broken down step by step for real results. The link to watch is pinned in the first comment and in the description. Go hit it now, and let's meet in that life-changing video. Thank you for receiving this transmission. The fact that you have listened all the way to the end is a testament to the strength of your spirit and the readiness of your soul. This information was not an accident, it was an activation. If this message resonated deep within your being, if it felt less like new information and more like a profound remembering, then I invite you to do one last thing: share this message, send it to anyone you feel needs to hear it, and subscribe to this channel, for our journey together is far from over. This is just the beginning. We are the ones we have been waiting for. Welcome to the new earth. It is time to get to work.